Listen to them, children of the night. What sweet music they make. My faithful servants. They warn their mistress. A visitor must be approaching our lair. Who could this be? Who would have the nerve to disrupt my eternal solitude? Humans. They never learn. Hundreds of stories, legends, even, how do they call it, movies. And to mention this filthy abomination of literature, comics. They have been warned so many times of the punishment that befell those who are curious about us. At best, it's the end of their miserable lives. At worst, a whole new dimension of misery they cannot even comprehend with their pathetic, immortal minds. A never-ending thirst, desire that cannot be quenched. To hell with it. If the creature willingly comes right into the wolf's nest. What is it, Hector, my dear? The human asked you for permission to come into the castle. Ha! My. This is going to be a long night. I haven't had a vampirologist here in a long time. I thought the profession went out of fashion 2 centuries ago. Well, time flies. Time circles surrounding this earthly cage of ours, with no destination, no goal. And eventually, everything comes back, doesn't it, Hector? Who knows better than us? Alright then, lead the creature into my chambers. I'll deal with him shortly. And one more thing. Give him a good scare, will you? I know you can put on a show. I love it when you shapeshift and turn yourself into a bloody mist. When you divide your gracious form into millions of tiny crimson particles and shape this gory phenomenon into a bat. Yes, yes, please do that. If the creature doesn't run away screaming, it means it lacks any common sense and will die soon anyway in search of a new thrill. I might as well eat it right away with no remorse. Of course, I'll save some for you, dear child. Now go. I must admit that the blood wine storing the dungeon by Hector sustains my strength. But heaven help me, it is such a bore. I'll take a few sips anyway. It's no fun playing with food while you're hungry. Let the animal in, Hector. To what do I owe this unwelcome visit, filthy creature? Are you this unsatisfied with your mortal life? Aren't you afraid of gods? Crawling up to gates of the house of sin your clerics haven't yet imagined. Explain yourself. Oh, have you heard that, Hector? The creature is begging me. The nerve. Begging to turn it into one of us. Silence. The length of a human life wouldn't even be enough for you to learn how to beg me properly, you scum. On your knees, meatbag. Hector spent 300 years learning how to be my servant. It's true, he once was a human too. But an absolute elite. Of blue blood origin. He was a perfect example of his species. Gifted with beauty unmatchable among men of his kingdom. It took him 300 years to become my pet. I stripped him of all his blessing night after night so that he could get a sip of my blood every once in a while. What makes you think I would take you for a companion? A mere street dog who wandered far enough into the hills in hopes of finding shelter in my palace. So you say you'll die anyway if I don't take you in. You think I'll pity you? Pity is a human expression. Rare even among humans, to be fair. Alone with no one to miss you. No place to go home. No goal in life. That one you got right, meatbag. Human life has no goal, but nor does any. I possess shareable power, meatbag, but having a goal is a luxury an existence like mine won't provide to your hungry soul. A soul! Hector, have you heard that? I swear I am not myself tonight. I cannot remember the last time I mentioned the concept of a soul to anyone. That's hopeless. If you already know that you have nothing to lose, where's the fun for me in killing you? Come closer. I'll take a look at you. You're supposed to thank me for the privilege of laying my eyes on you. Say, thank you, Mistress. I said Mistress. The audacity you have to call me mother. To call me a mother is something you have to earn, meatbag. Don't think your willingness will soften me. I am in fertile soil. Anything that grows out of me was taken by force from another land, brought by a flood, thunderstorm, tornado. If I take in a seed and it blooms, the catastrophe triumphs, not a will. Let's see if you have the guts for training anyway. Hector, hold my glass, please. I have risen. Follow my lead, pet. Follow the whip. You didn't know we could fly, did you? Why should I bother with walking? I'm simply testing you. Good dog. I see you can follow the lead. See that pile of bones over there? Fetch me the skull. No hands. Use your teeth. And try not to soil it with your saliva. You can peek under my cloak as I supervise you from above. That's your reward for bravery. Be warned though, my skin is so pale that its violent glow can blind your eyes. The moon is full tonight. Its light comes through the stained glass windows and reflects off my skin. Once you take a peek, there is no going back. I told you, you're in pain now, aren't you? Poor little creature. What are you saying? It was worth it. Very well. Now, bring me that skull. Careful. You already dropped it once. See? It's about the size of your own head. Look into its empty eye sockets. Aren't you afraid to die? Not if it means being touched by your mistress's hand. My, a poet. No wonder you're miserable. You got me curious. Silence, Hector. Know your place. Raise your head, human. Look at me. Whatever happens, you're looking death right in the face. Its full, tempting lips are filled with the life force of another. The glow of its skin is borrowed from the moonlight. Whatever you see in its eyes is only a reflection of your own desire. Only these milky white teeth, shiny and sharp like glass. And these marble-like claws, only them are real. I am but a vessel for the power of this world. I suck purity out of it and use it to my own advantage. But if you truly despise this world, the choice to come here was the right one. Oh, what is it? A tear. Was I too harsh on you? Ah, emotions. A true delicacy in my world. Cry, human. I can tell by the taste of your tears how much bitterness lies buried within you. We shall see if your suffering has borne fruit that can quench my appetite. Soiled, bitter tears. They have been stored in this tight skull of yours for years. It's okay now. Cry for your mistress. There is no need to hold back. Cry, 'cause you will never have the chance to cry again. Never. Cry before you bleed. Because once it starts, it will be too late for you to turn back. Now, here comes a valuable lesson. So listen closely. You say you've been curious about vampires your whole life. I will teach you what it means to be a vampire now. Cry, sob, remember all the misery that fell upon you in this little life on earth. Open all the wounds in your tiny, beating heart. Let the pain flood you. Let it blur your boundaries. Lose yourself in it. Yes, just like that. And now, the extra ingredient. The one that lasts longer than pain. Look at my lace-covered figure. A mystery almost revealed. Peeking out of an intricate, intriguing pattern. Willing to see more, are you? Not yet. You still have a lot to learn. Do you understand now? Oh, yes. The extra ingredient is desire. Pain and the desire go together in the world of vampires. Cry, human. Let it all out. But while you cry, imagine my fangs on your skin. Feel the blood boiling in your veins. Feel how desire is burning your open wounds like salt. Feel its rough steps. It's walking over them. It wets. Yes, desire wants all. All your humanity, memory, feelings, compassion. Your deepest despair is but a fly in that trap. Poor, weak human. You came straight into the wolf's lair. Enough. Help me put my cloak back on, Hector. See how the creature is shaking, Hector. Just like you once did. Doesn't it make you a little nostalgic? Suffer, creature. That's what you came here for. Oh, the smell of your fear is getting stronger. I kind of enjoy it. This whole tirade about endless life is tiring. I have to lay down. I'll take a better look at you from the couch. Hector, my glass. I'm so bored with this taste. I can't stand it anymore. By all means. I have given you more than enough warnings and explanations. What have I to lose? I might as well play with my prey. Come here, human. Closer. Closer. Kneel at my feet. Enough with the talking. Let me take a good look at you. This is getting intriguing. Now that I have finally summoned you, I sense a particular smell. A mixture of fear, sweat, despair, desire, and something else I can't name yet. Turns out your little life had a meaning anyway. Because this gives me some satisfaction. Let's see if there's any more potential on you. Lift yourself a little. I want to reach your head. I said lift yourself, it's not enough. Why bother asking? I'll just pull you closer. What's that? You like it when I pull your hair? A little. Good. Such a nice fur. Worthy of my little pet. Let's see what else you hide. Wolves have an excellent sense of smell. Did you know that? I'll examine your face and soon discover what undertones lie below these obvious fragrance notes. You have nice ears. Not been into too many fights, as I see. Some humans have ears like corks because of all the struggles and beatings. But it's much more fun to turn a gentle creature on my side. I might bite them if you want to listen to what I say. Or worse, I'll fill them with the endless howl of the creatures of the night. What else do we have here? Thick eyebrows, pulled down in fear. Enough with that fear already. It's too late for you anyway, I think. The nostrils flared like those of a trapped animal. Breathe, human. Breathe calmly till you can't. Oh, are these? How are they called? Freckles. Let me see. Freckles. The mark of the sun. And on your skin it still lingers. smell. The smell of the sun. I didn't even know I remembered what it smelled like. Dear gods, the sun. All over your body. All over you. Yes, now that's a real treat. You have been walking towards me for days, crawling under the sun, the rain, the wind, on the force of nature I am at war with, and long for the most, the sun. In your hair, your sun-kissed face, and to feel that you can feel my touch as I run my fingers over your features. How is it even like to genuinely feel? I don't remember. You will have to tell me everything. So, how different is my touch from the touch of the warm sunbeams? Poor human, have you lost your mind? You say that the sun could not compare. That's a real blasphemy. I am a monster. Don't you realize? You are truly lost, aren't you? Very well, if that is what you wish for. I will bless you with my deadly touch some more. Hector, you are dismissed for tonight. I wouldn't want jealousy to leave a distaste in your mouth. We are all alone now, human. There are no more words. It's time to feel. A rare occasion for us, vampires. My fingers must be really cold. Isn't it sending chills down your spine, human? At this point, it might indeed be challenging for you to distinguish fear, excitement, and cold. Try to make the most of what you feel. It must be overwhelming, but believe me, there will be a time when you miss being so full of life, with all the pain that comes with it. Poor little human. Feel my cold hand on your forehead. Hear my words in your ear. Surrender. Surrender. Let me touch these little sun-kissed dots. The closest I'll ever get to the sun, to the day. Let me see your trembling lips. the closest I'll ever get to life and surrender. 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 Thank you for listening. If you are still here, please give a like and leave a comment with Pink must love obedient listeners. If you want to hear more of me, then be sure to hit subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you for all your lovely comments, support, messages on Patreon, and for always listening. And I want to give thanks to my Patreons for their continuous support, allowing me to work on this channel for all of you. Extra special thanks goes to these beautiful baby cakes. Atheus, Andre Orchestra, Brandy Corel, Camo Ren, David Shepard Jr., Eman, Filthy VA, GMAC 1212, GX Prime, Joyce, Junior, Kyan Ray, King Fisher, Lord Budano, Lucas, Marty, Mr. Hydrich, Naomi Jokinen, Ogre, Raphael, Rat Demon, Risky Blaze, Saint Erebus, Sully, That Confused Lacewing, The Lightning King, To Waifu or Not, Tricky, Wandering Soul, Idle Wolf, You Kill XXLL. Have dark dreams.